Hi folks, and welcome to this channel. Welcome to a new video, and quite a few of you guys have asked me recently, oh Paul, when you're going to do another video? So I've got a bit of time on my hands this afternoon, so I thought I would give you a couple of stories that have happened in my past, and yeah, I just want to give God the glory really, and this is the whole point of these videos. What I'm doing is to show people through circumstances in my life, you know, exactly what God can do and what He's done for me. A long time ago, when I was in my late teens, I can't remember exactly how old I was, 18, 19 or something like that. Part of my culture was drinking and kind of binge drinking at the pubs and stuff like that, and we used to hang out with a kind of a gang of us really, and yeah, we all kind of like we all like the beer, and on one particular occasion we had been to the pub, and goodness knows how many drinks I had, yeah, quite a few. But yeah, I was drunk, and yeah, all my gang were young, kind of you know, 18, 19, 20, all crazy, and yeah, one of us had the crazy idea after of having a skinful, all of us, of getting into a car and travelling from Bristol down to Torquay. And yeah, shamefully I've got to say, back in those days, yeah, I did used to drink and drive a bit now and then. So yeah, we all piled out the pub, went back to the house and picked up the keys for the Cortina, the old Mark V Cortina, and got into the car, and got onto the M30 motorway, which is a stretch which leads you into the heart of Bristol, and yeah, I've got on there at what is known as like the St Paul's roundabout, and I've got onto the motorway, and within seconds the car has just gone from lane to lane, and my pals in the back were saying, oh Paul, stop messing around, and I said, I'm not messing around, I know I'm drunk, I know I've had a few to drink, but I was holding that steering wheel just like that, it was dead straight, but the car was just going all over the show. It was that bad. I mean, there was no, thankfully there was nobody else on the motorway, and I had to get off, but at the next junction, which is probably less than a mile down, and drive home. Now, throughout all that stupidity, I believe that God was with me. I believe that God was with us. I believe that the angels that day was there and took care of us. You know, that car, I'd never done that before, and never done it again. But yeah, I do believe that the angels were sent around us that time, and God's hand was upon my life and the life of the passengers as well. Nobody got hurt. Went back home, went to bed, and all was well. So yeah, that's one story that I have to say, amongst lots and lots of different stories that I can clearly look back on in my life and see God work. I want to tell you about another one. I was working on a house up in Clifton about 14, 15 years ago or something like that, and we were doing up this old place, and part of the building that I was working on was all the mortar over the years have been washed out of the brickwork, and it was my job to take an old rotten wooden lintel out above a door on the ground floor there, and replace it with a concrete one. I didn't put any acro props up. I didn't prop up the building. I wanted to save myself a little bit of time. Absolutely should have done. That's the proper way. Any builders out there will tell you, yeah, if you're going to do stuff like that, put the acro props up. But I didn't. And so I'm kind of working at the top of these step ladders, and I'm kind of eye level with the top of the door frame, and I'm taking out bricks and the old lintel. I'm just on the last brick with my hammer, my chisel in my hand like this, just on that last little brick. Bang, I've hit it, and the whole, and I'm talking about every single brick, the whole of the building above me collapsed down. And I was, like I said, I was on top of these step ladders, and I just dived like a goalkeeper would dive. I dived, and it was complete and utter split-second timing. I managed to walk away and kind of just look at the pile of this, yes, several ton of bricks and mortar where I had just been. I would have almost certainly, if that would have hit me, I would have almost certainly have been dead or injured for the rest of my life. And yeah, I walked away, and again, I believe that God was there. He was with me. He seen me through that, and it's just one other incident that I look back and I think, you know, when quite a few of these sort of circumstances happen in your life, okay, you just say, oh, it's coincidental, or it's just good luck or bad luck or whatever. You clearly see, looking back over time, you clearly see that God was there, and he firmly held me in his hand that day, as he did when I was younger, with the story of the Ford Cortina. So God is good. I've got more videos to come, which shows little snippets looking back in my life, little stories and little testimonies to share with you people. So yeah, that sums it up really. So thanks ever so much for looking in on the video, and if you could kindly give it a like and a subscribe, that would be wonderful, because it helps the channel grow. So God bless you all. Thanks for watching again. Bye bye.